Hello, I'm Dana Washburn and I am an occupational therapist. I'm here to tell you about occupational therapy. So, it is a field that is a healthcare field. Um, and what we do is we work with people on their daily occupations. Occupations are, to us, just daily activities. So, if you have to get yourself dressed in the morning, that's an occupation. If you, they can also be like leisure activities. So maybe you like to draw, maybe you like to paint, or maybe you like to play basketball. All of those things are occupations. They're just daily activities. Some of them are self care, some of them might be leisure. Um, we consider anything that keeps you going self care. So anything from bathing, dressing, even feeding yourself would be occupations and self care. So, um, in occupational therapy, we like to work with people who have had some sort of setback, whether it be an injury or accident or a sickness or something like that, illness, and get them back to doing the things they want to do. And we like to use a lot of tools in our field. So, for instance, this is a long handled sponge. And I might give this to a patient who's having trouble reaching their feet. Sometimes after a back surgery or a hip surgery, people can't really bend down for a while, so they might need this to wash their feet. Same thing for like a long handled shoehorn. Maybe they're having trouble putting their shoes on, so they might need a shoehorn to help them do that. Other things that we might do to try to get people back to what they need to do is perhaps we might work on strengthening. So, like this is putty that could be used for hand strengthening, for example. So putty could be something we use, or maybe weights if the problem is a strength issue. The cool thing about occupational therapy, one of the cool things is that we can work with people who have physical disabilities, but also psychological and psychiatric disabilities. Like, what if you have depression where you just can't really get anything done because you're just very depressed? So we would work with people to try to get them back to doing what they were doing before, and that could be a form of occupational therapy, even with a psychiatric illness or psychological. So that's just a little bit about occupational therapy. Hope you enjoyed that and found it informative, and I hope that you'll look and try to find out more about occupational therapy. Thanks for listening.